Born in the money maker, but raised in the Bronx where the streets was blazing hot. Amazed by the skunk, we ran deep and played the block. Claimed stolen land with plans of major stock to bless the whole fam. But damn, it's a hustle. Gotta struggle just to stay alive. Broken dreams of making millions since '85. Many tried and died, eyes on paradise.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Flo, man. Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about, frequencies, things to consider on the spiritual awakening path. Let's just keep on being great, man. Like, it's a rough journey, it's a tough journey, but it's the only journey, right? Let's talk about this only, first of all, number one, frequencies just don't lie, bro. Like they say, numbers don't lie, frequencies they just don't lie. Your frequency is always gonna speak for you. You ain't gotta say nothing if you really on that path. You know where it's gonna speak to? It's gonna speak through these, right? One of the places. Of course, it's gonna speak through your body language. It's gonna speak through just the aura that's coming off of just everywhere around you. You know what I'm saying? Just like that smoke that's just coming out your pores, right? Everybody has it. There's people that got a smoke coming out their pores, an aura, right? Of fear, of doubt, of guilt. That people that like predators, energy vampires, that also can relate to that, but they found a way to shift their aura because that's a prey, right? But a prey and a predator is not that different. Why? Because they feeding off of the prey, and you are what you eat. And they love to eat a prey, right? So understand that. So now this predator, they attracting predators. They don't realize, why is it people that just look at me, I feel like they can see through my soul. And they looking at me in a way where it's like they feeding off of me. And then a part of them, some prey even know, like I know I'm not tough, I know I'm not strong, I know I'm not confident. I'm nervous around women. I don't stand my ground in situations when people try to, do one of those and try to, you know what I'm saying? Because they know, and I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not really about standing up for myself in that kind of way, so people will feel more comfortable to be like, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? Just that type of stuff. Not just that specifically, but just like that, everything that pertains to that style of just communicating with somebody. Just not really respecting them, pretty much, right? You can say, and just you just don't even hesitate to not respect them. You know what I'm saying? Which is wrong, but there's people out there that do stuff like that to feed off of. They get some sort of something out of the reaction of that person that is food for them. That makes them, go throughout the rest of their day or even the rest of their week, however much they was able to feed off of. That just it's kind of like a nicotine, like a dopamine for them. And they don't even realize that there's no cheat in the game, though, because when you do stuff like that and you manipulating and taking advantage of people like that in that kind of way, it's gonna come back to you in a way that you don't expect, because people just think they know it all. They think they main characters. They think they could cheat the system. It don't work that way. Not with frequency. You can't cheat frequency, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you why on this path, this path for just high vibing, big aura, your aura is just glowing because you're on the right path. You're retaining your energy. Not only you retaining the energy, you retaining the downloads. Let me say that again. You retaining the downloads. in a way that shifts your frequency every moment of your day. So every day and then every moment of the day, and then it just makes your energy that much more and more. It separates you that much more and more from not only who you used to be, but from the average man, period. So now when you get around these people, you're gonna have to just accept that you're not gonna be able to interact with these people no more the way you may have used to interact with people. They're gonna be a little bit more emotional with you, a little more sensitive, a little more reactive to things that you don't mean to come off that way. You just kind of irritate them a little bit. It's your aura, you know? It's your frequency of your voice. It's your eyes, right? They used to feel like they was on the same level with you. But then now when you look at them, they feel like you see something through them that they don't even fucking see. But they see that in your eyes from the way you look at them. Right? There's people that I work with, 25 years old, 22 years old, that they get around me and they call me old man. And I'm like, just a couple years older than you, why y'all calling me old? But you know what it is? They sense this father figure in my eyes that just like I see through them in a way that just makes them feel like a fucking child. That's why they just, oh, you know, you just an old dude. No. You just a fucking bot. That's what it is. And it feel like it could get lonely, but then you'll realize when you sit by yourself for a minute, you'll be like, yo, it's so much power that I have in this knowledge that I have that I can, for one, let's go back, right? Because, you know, when you hear, you trying to put that message out, it could get tough, but, you know, let me cook. Now, you retaining the knowledge. Let me explain why that shifts the energy, right? Let me backpedal a little bit. It shifts your energy because, you know, you come from a different frequency your whole life, right? Think about just like on a subconscious level, you've gotten woke to the point where on a subconscious level, you're retaining energy with gratitude. You're accepting things in your frequency that on a subconscious level, you used to push away. The same way those bot people that you're around, you feel just not really willing to do the things that you willing to do. If you talk to them about that, they just so like, they trying to hold on to where they at. They don't want to see just everything that you see, everything that you know out your eyes and the things that you accept. Whether it be just being woke to diet, being woke to just, you know what I'm saying, affirming, you know what I'm saying, being woke to just like, you know, conquering your lust, which is the hardest thing known to men, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, right? And that right there is just like, it's tricky, bro. It's tricky because you've gotten to the point where like now on the subconscious level every day, not only have you accepted these things that these bots are holding on to so tight to not want to accept, but because of you accepting these things subconsciously, the same way subconsciously they are repelling it, the same way you used to subconsciously repel it, right? It's opening doors for you just by you just accepting on a day-to-day basis, I must conquer my lust. Let's just start with that. That should give you an example of just like, obviously all of the other things that just you're retaining on a daily basis, on a regular. Even just holding yourself accountable with the things that you're now woke to, that maybe you still caught up in the loops and you still making certain mistakes, but you're still accountable. You're conscious enough to accept that I did that, but it's not okay. And every time you do that, you tell yourself every single time that it's not okay. That frequency is different. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. When you look at people, when you're around people that ain't doing just that, broken down on a little bit of a simple type of level, right? You're gonna start to realize that you just can't be around people that just don't understand. You just can't. The frequencies just, it just don't work. Even just accepting that is huge. It's a huge step. You know what I'm saying? So understand that. You know what I'm saying? And even just, what's another point I could make? Right? Guys, real quick. You'll start to realize, right, when that person with like, you flickering, your light is flickering, it's not all the way on. Because when it's all the way on, it'll be so bright to the point where they won't be able to stand the light. But most of the times on a spiritual journey for a while, you'll deal with your joint flickering. But see, when it flickers, you'll attract the energy vampires. Because like, think about it. Let me give you an example. Right? Your light is on. Right? Let's say I'm the energy vampire. Right? Your light is on, they just fall. Light is off. And when the light back on, they closer. Right? The point I'm trying to make, the analogy I'm trying to give you, is that they see your light, but when it flickers, they want to get close, try to feed off that energy that you haven't fully tapped in with, that if you turn around and you point it at them, right, they won't have to, they'll think in their mind, like, if I could distract him subconsciously, I won't have to deal with being around this person on a daily basis where like they're making me have to face myself through them, through their aura, through their eyes. It goes so deep. So that's why you have to be grounded. You know what I'm saying? People, you got to think about it. When people try to frustrate you, people try to be energy vampires, you got a lot of built up energy as a, you know, as a main character. You're only a main character if your third eye's open. That's my analogy. You got a lot of built up energy because we deal with a lot of different things within ourselves. Just, we deal with a lot of things that we harness and that we transmute. Sometimes we don't always transmute everything. So sometimes we might have certain stored up things that we got to work through in other ways, because you can't always just unload it only through the gym. You might have to unload it through some meditation, through talking to somebody that you love, right? And you might just still just have some stored up because like we deal with a lot. We have to take on a lot. And you got to think about it. When somebody's irritating you, right? Let them rock. And then eventually you get to the point where now you project that energy back onto them. You realize that now you're wrong, no matter what. You know why? Because your energy is stronger. Not only is your energy stronger, right? Because of your aura, because of just everything that, you know what I'm saying? With being that main character on that spiritual path, on that spiritual awakening path. But at the same time, the reaction is always bigger than the initiation. So when somebody's coming at you with a certain type of energy and then you know, feel a way towards it, and then that's always gonna be bigger than whatever that person did to initiate. So just understand that, man. Hopefully this video made you think a little bit. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as I can out here, man. I didn't think I could really make videos out here. That's why I told you I probably wouldn't be able to. I think I might could cook out here, so I'm holler at y'all. Keep growing the flow. Salute.